50 Years of Wolverine continues. Let's go. Geeks, what's poppin'? We're back with more Marvel Legends. We've got another one, the 50 Years of Wolverine line. This is a Wolverine pack with Armored Psylocke. Now, I don't have a lot of experience reading about her. I remember when she came out. She came out right when I stopped collecting, so I saw her on a lot of comic book issues that still freaking stores. I don't think I've ever read any stories with her. But I really like the look of her. When they revealed the figure, I knew it was something I had to have in my collection. Nice artwork on the back. As you can see in the lower right-hand corner, as with the other sets in this line, you got original artwork from the comic books that show the characters, or at least the character. All right, they come packed in with what? We've got an alternate head for Wolverine, alternate head for Psylocke, Psy-Knife effect we've seen before, 2 alternate hands, some energy effects, 2 alternate hands for Wolverines, and it's funny enough, I think I mentioned this in my last review yesterday, that the extra hands, and even the hands they put on him, never come with his claw shafts. And here they are. Welcome, but inconsistent. Accessories in place. Wolverine. He looks pretty good. I like the details in the hair. We've got deco instead of just straight black. The hair on his arms, he looks really, really furry. I especially dig that there is hair going out the back of his neck. They didn't have to do that. Attention to detail. A couple of QC issues on mine. He shipped with extra paint on his bottom lip. I was able to get it off with some saliva, so that's not a big deal. But his elbow joints right here, he has some white patches where it looks like there were pieces of plastic broken off. I don't know if I'll be able to wipe those off or sand those off. I might exchange it because it's kind of a bit of an eyesore. But other than that, he looks really good. We have gotten this version of Wolverine before in the retro cardback series, probably about 5 years ago. Yeah, 80 years, so that was what, 2019? And he looks relatively the same. He's got butterfly joints. He's got the hair deco. The hair on his arms looks a little bit better to me. He doesn't have his stocking mask, but what he does have is pinless elbows and pinless knees. So it's definitely an upgrade. Yeah, buddy, it's showtime. Whether you're familiar with this version of Psylocke or not, she is exquisite. They did a really good job on this. Where we are in the new awakening era of Marvel Legends, it would seem. We're getting hit after hit. This thing looks beautiful. She almost looks like a statue. Having her posed here, I can easily see this being a Marvel Select statue, a PVC statue. She just looks that good. The detail is there, the deco that we asked for, gotta love it. 2023 Hasbro would not have put black deco in here, would probably not have filled in these lines with the black, may not have gone as far as to individualize each of these pieces of her loincloth. It's a phenomenal job. Both head sculpts are tremendous. They're gorgeously done. I personally am going to go with the evil looking one. Even though this is really nice, I don't think you can top that. All right, with her head, even with that long swing hair and her big one shoulder pad, you can get a 360 on the head. Same with Wolverine. Head tilt left, head tilt right, looking down, looking up. Wolverine gets much better range because he does not have hair, because he doesn't have that long hair bucking up against his back. All right, arms get up A high. Psylocke struggles. On this side because of her cape, on this side because this shoulder armor piece is actually pretty long and it extends up under this collar where you can't see it. And when you try and get the arm up, that shoulder piece actually hits into her trapezius area, which is the top of her shoulder, and stops it from going any higher. Wingspan is no comparison. Wolverine has those nice butterfly joints. Armor causes a similar problem here, but she gets a little bit more range because because her back is flat, it's not humped like her shoulder, so the armor goes a little bit further before it bucks up. Hug range is a different story. Her hug is wide, but it's not hindered by anything. Wolverine with those butterfly joints, he can hug a goldfish. They're both rocking pinless double jointed elbows and getting good range. Psylocke gets 360 at the shoulder. But of course, you got to work with it because of her shoulder armor. 360 at her bicep, nothing at the forearm, and you get 360 at the wrist. Wolverine's all clear. Turn the furry. Same. Wrist action. Upper torso rocker gives a bit of a crunch. Some woolly way back for you. Lean with it. Rock with it. Roll all the way around. And you get a 360 up there. That cape is massive. Do we get anything at the waist? No, the waist does not turn. She has thigh cuts. No articulation at the knee, no boot cut. 360 at the foot. Wolverine has an ab crunch joint. Gets great range. Woolly way back is not as great as I thought it would be. 360 at the waist with tight intermittent clicks. Thigh cut gives you 360. No calf cut. 360 at the foot. Belt is movable, not glued on. The base of his gloves, they're also removable. They both have pinless double jointed knees and get good range out of it. Split. Bend. Toe range. Rockers. Psylocke comes in firmly between 6 and 6 1/4 inches, and Wolverine is just above 5.5 inches. Okay, so this 2-pack, it's good, but I'm not as high on it as the others, and there's a few reasons why. First, Wolverine. The QC issues, that's probably just my figure, so I don't think that's going to be across the line. If I can't exchange it, I'm sure I can buff those out. The thing with Wolverine is that he's definitely an upgrade, but I feel like he's on the bottom of the upgrade list. I don't think we needed this figure right now. 50-year anniversary, we should have gotten a Wolverine that we've never gotten before, especially not recently. And the only real upgrade are the pinless joints. And don't get me wrong, I know I harp about pinless joints, I always want them, but I just feel like this one could have waited. Wolverine in the late 80s appeared in a lot of X-Men comic books and his own comic book in Japanese wear. Japanese robes, Japanese outfits. We could have gotten one of those because as far as I know, I don't think we've gotten that before. And they could have used that as a palette swap and given it to us in different colors down the line as variants and made a good amount of money on it. His feet also, for some reason, the stop points, they're not even on both feet, and that happens a lot with Legends. So it's a little bit of struggle when you're posing him, but I'm sure you can loosen it up and get some more stop points. Now Psylocke, gorgeous. Comes with enough accessories. Deco is awesome. The only problem I have with her is the knee joints and the ankle joints are a little loosey-goosey, and again, that might just be on mine. The ankles aren't as bad as the knees, but the knees I gotta work with, and I think over time, they might give me a problem. I'm gonna try and exchange it. If I can't, I'll have to get some stickum or something to put in there because I feel like a couple years from now, she's gonna be really hard to stand up. But again, that might just be mine. So overall, I like Wolverine. I love Psylocke. I just wish they had included a different Wolverine. I just wish they'd included a different Wolverine here, one that was original that we had never seen before, and again, not recently. All right, so let me know what you think. Sound off in the comments. How does this compare to the other 2-packs that have been released recently? Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, turn notifications. And did I mention I want you to talk to me in the comments? It really helps. If you haven't, join the Facebook group I started where we can talk about the plastic. Get in there and post your shelves, post your wares, post your favorite plastic. As always, please share a link to this video or the channel with a friend that loves the plastic like we do. Those of you that are in a place to help out the channel, check out our members only videos. It's 99 cents a month. That only adds up to $12 a year. That's 2 cups of Starbucks. Help keep the lights on. All right, till next time, geek out.